What up, tubers, and welcome back to another Qualifier play-in sealed event here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. So this is the Qualifier play-in. If you get to 6 wins here before 2 losses, then you can play the Qualifier. If you win the Qualifier effectively, then you make the Arena Championships. So kind of a cool one here. This is best of 1 sealed, however, of the Spider-Man through the Omenpaths format. So probably not a great sealed format. Let's open up our packs and see what we can hit for rares and mythics. And oh my god, I've opened a million. Okay. So Imposter Syndrome, 9 lives, Recorder. Those are the bricks. Scions is very good, although 5 color obviously a little bit rough. Lost in Lit Yara, fantastic. Ruzik, Braco, Desecrex. Oh, I guess Chosen by Velgavoth's also a brick. But yeah, that's a lot of rares and a lot of black ones at that. So, although I guess for specifically Vigo, you really need to be able to cast it for its Jund side, or maybe down the line flip it for its Jund side, as the 3-mana 3/3 doesn't really do anything unless you need a villain. Okay, gonna be leaning towards black. So this is a heavy synergy-based draft format. I mean, I guess most draft formats these are these days, but it's gonna be a lot harder to pull off, you know, like the green, white, and web deck, for example, unless you've opened very, very well. Like, white has some individually good cards here. 2 tactics, Shroud, Referee, Sarn. The rest are kind of filler. Blue looks really bad, except for Lost in Lit Yara. Again, some playables, but no depth. Hide, Double Snatch, Experiment. Outsmart's good. 2 Azor could be good. Black? Oh, black's also pretty shallow. Does have double Scorpion Sting, which is great. And then the Egrix, but beyond that, not too much. Red's got some removal. 3 Deathflame Burst and a Wisecrack. A little bit of top end, but still not exciting. Green. Got a couple of card draw effects in green. Scout the City can dig for your bombs. Ancestral Carvings can draw 2 creatures. And then some strong top end. All right, let's look at our multicolor cards. Double Kumano So. We have a Tierly. Only 1 Leyline Weaver, sad. 1 Treat Trolley. What's our land situation? So a lot of Grixis fixing. I mean, I guess that's good for all of the rares that I opened. Save for the Scions. We're probably not going to be able to play this. Didn't open a Reanimate effect. And fixing otherwise not likely to get there. Could go like green-black. I think that gives me the majority of my biggies. Definitely want double Scorpion Sting and Egrix. And if we go green, black, splashing red, then I also get the Vigo, which is fantastic. I would be splashing the Lost in Lit Yara too, I guess. So green, black, red, blue, perhaps? In which case, I'm likely going to want to be running this Treat Trolley. And we're getting close to being able to just hardcast that, but unlikely. Would this be worth running? Probably. A couple of Chizaks, a Zan, Trail, Parents, Lunge, Arachnologist. What creatures is this currently? The creature count's a little bit too low, most likely, for the carvings, but the carvings also fixes by turning into an artifact down the line. $11 creatures right now. So like green, black base, splashing blue, red. I mean, maybe it's not even worth splashing this then. Well, I guess I have enough. No, we have enough hits. Do I have enough removal? We have the double sting, lunge. I guess Trail of Teacups is actually a removal spell. Could be worth it to splash like Hide and Mundanity if we're going to do this. Red also has a bunch of burn removal, but I don't think we'd splash for those. Could splash for Wisecrack. Could splash for Tear. I mean, I probably just want to get a couple more playable creatures in to increase our chances of hitting with the ancient carvings, right? How many villains do I have? 5? I don't think I'm going to splash Azores. Could play like Tethix or something. Actually, you know what I don't have that I wish I did? Some of those artifact spiders that put a land on top. I feel like those would actually be solid here. Yeah, maybe we'll just run the value tier. To what, 13 creatures? Alright, seems fun. Not sure if it's going to be good, but it seems fun. So 1 mountain, 1 island. Those are sufficient. And this would be 7 green, 8 green, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black. It's almost too much black. But we'll probably roll with it. Okay, little 4-color sealed nonsense here in the qualifier play-in of this set. Not sure how this is going to go, but we will give it our best shot. Triple forest opener is really unfortunate. Okay, well, at least this is a triple forest opener that I can keep, but that was absurd. That is 4 of 7 forests already. We're going to take the Lost here instead of the Mountain. We have other red sources, including this Ancient Carvings in hand. My opponent apparently kept a slightly sketchy looking one. First play is a Scorvus. Sack this, get a treasure. Trail of Teacups. So let's go Arachnologist into tapping both of these for black and then playing the Enforcers out. Parents letting us keep our treasures, kind of nice. They have an Egrix. Yikes. So if I Trail of Teacups, I would need to hit something that has power 4 or greater. The Chizak and Desecrex are in hand. My second Chizak is on the bottom. So I would need to hit Zan, Egrix, Braco, Ruzik, 4 cards. I can actually more guarantee I hit it by playing Lost in Lit Yara, surveilling, and then casting the Trail of Teacups. Okay. Let's try to hit. Alright, we hit the Zan. Phew! That was very close. Caveiro on their Egrix, maybe? Or are they going to copy one of mine? Oh, they're going to copy my Tierley to eat it from the graveyard, too. Guess that makes sense. And then we get to go double Chizak here. Pretty insane. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter yet. Okay, so return a creature from my graveyard to my hand, and then whenever the Chizaks deal damage this turn, you're gonna do some stuff. Let's see. You may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw X cards, and you can put a permanent with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield, where X is sacrifice creature's mana value. Okay. Oh, that's right, they enter tapped. Because of the MACD. Small mistake on my part. So I get to draw 2 cards here, but now the Caveiro can attack me. Which means they're going to gain another 4 life, but we are very far ahead. Oh, do they have the Wrath? They might have the Villainous Wrath card. And if they do Wrath... Oh, wait, what is this? Now we just go to combat. Maybe they have the... Oh, what is it? Oh, do they have the weird Tangle card? Not weird, it's a reprint Tangle. They have Spectral Restitching. That is absurd. Nice. And that also, let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 4. Activate Drain. Flicker. And then Egrix. So all my creatures enter tapped, so if they have 2 damage, I lose. That's a nice combo, the Spectral Restitching with the MACD. All right, I'm at 2. So we go treat trolley. Oh, the artifacts enter tapped as well. Oh no. What is the wording on this? Shoot, I shouldn't have pre-combat those. The creatures would enter tapped anyways, so... Oh my god, I just lost. I needed to actually attack with my Merciless as well? Oh my lord, I'm so bad at this game. I just threw this hard. What did I need to do? The MacD actually just ruined me. Yeah, well, no, let's see. If I attack for 2, they block. And then I have... No, that doesn't even matter. We just got soloed by MacD. That's absurd. Wow, can't believe I lost that game. I think I played that poorly and they played it well. Our deck looked better than theirs, but doesn't matter if I play like a chump. Good beats, okay. That's totally on me. That's my one loss to give. Sheesh. So we'll just be running this out as a 3-3. I'm a little bit less concerned about seeing green-white in sealed. Now, obviously, they could still have a bunch of good in web, but... I mean, what can you do? This is play versus draw difference. Guess I'm actually supposed to Scorpion Sting this right now. That's fine. With a cheering crowd. I'd have 5 mana if I use the ability, so we don't want to do that yet. Alright. Force them to do stuff. Oh, sure. I was going to kill my creature regardless. They had a second freaking in web, dude. Are you serious? Okay. Let's see. 2, 6, 7 mana? I mean, I guess I'm supposed to. That sucks. Looks like they have a draft-looking deck in sealed. Not much I can do about that. They are giving me a lot of potential mana here. They didn't attack at all? Oh, that's insane. When you do this, Saga deals damage. Okay. That's the biggest cheering crowd I've ever seen. Huh, that's a fight. Okay, so they get to attack for 9, I guess. Yeah, I mean... Did you seriously draw a second sudden strike? This is incredibly dumb. What, are you kidding? What a draw, dude. Is it worth surveilling? I'm gonna have a bunch of colorless and a green. What can I even draw at this point? Because this doesn't do anything this turn. I think I just draw. That was probably one of our best possibles. Let's see. If I make a treasure, I can Lost in the Yara as well. It's probably right. Oh, I guess I should have Zanned first since I'm going to shuffle. That was the wrong order to do this, of course. We want to grab... I think blue here for tier. So I chump the crowd. I take 2, assuming they don't rip another something here. Okay. Yeah, I think we're right back in this. Double Egrix and Chizak this turn. This is funny. So I think we just draw for turn. Adding the mana doesn't do anything anymore. This is 8 lifelink, plus I can play stuff. So I get to draw 2 cards here. Actually, drawing the land is fine for now. Oh, they just gave up! Oh, jeez. These freaking games are crazy. Ay, ay, ay. Actually, maybe sealed is better in this format. I mean, my opponent had an absurd-looking deck for sealed, but I would imagine the majority of people are going to have, you know, non-base base archetypes in this format. This is a risky hand, but I'm not going to mulligan it. Needs to find a Scorpion Sting or have the opponent not do anything very early, especially since I'm on the draw. That was a crazy, crazy cheering crowd game. Okay, nice. Love to see no plays on turn 2 for them. That is annoying. Oop. And we only hit one creature. Plus bottom 2 good ones. So I need a Trail of Teacups and hit here. Okay, let's pray we hit a creature with power 4 or greater. We do have basically all of them in the deck still. There's a Braco. Beautiful. Phew. Saved. Freaking saved. Now, I'm still under pressure here. They went turn 3-4-4, turn 4-4-4, turn 5-6-6. My god, dude, what do you... These absurd draws on the play, like, I have to play Egrix. If they have any removal, I'm dead. But not that I have a choice. This is so dumb. Oh, actually, that's funny. The Egrix punches itself because of Wisecrack, so I gained 4 life. We get to actually return the Egrix this turn. Maybe there's a small chance. I need to play the untapped land so I can activate Carvings and get a treasure next turn. So let's see. Take 6, gain 4. Yeah, I'm not dead. If they have Shock in their hand, which that's what Priority has been telling us, then they can't kill me yet. Though I'm in a terrible spot. Okay, that was good. Can we hold? Nice. Oh, Treat Trolley was actually really solid too. That's +2 life, or +3 life rather. Nice. And a backup Chizak's good. No, I think we were on a... We could play the Tierly this turn if I played the untapped land, but... I think I want to hold up food. I've lost all my goodies, and I don't have any ways to get them back anymore, right? Well, I guess Desecrex can get back one of them. That is bad. Because again, I'm under the assumption my opponent has a Shock. Okay, but they still don't want to make that attack. I mean, I guess they might just shock the Tierly because it's a lifelink flyer. That's good. Let's go to combat first and see what they do. Yep, as anticipated. So I have 14 cards left, so should be fine. To mill myself for 3, that is. Actually, the Pinger is good here. Oh, there's the Desecrex. Nice. Could get the Braco. Oh, I can get the Vigo and flip it. Oh, that's hot. If I transform it, I don't know if it keeps that ability or not. I guess we'll find out. They hit a Kazuo. And they conceded! Dude, this sealed format is actually not bad. I mean, helps that I opened literal 15 rares or something, but... These games have actually been pretty enjoyable comparatively to the draft format. Alright, I'm gonna keep this hand. Any one land lets me play Ruzik. Any green source is the nuts. Perfect. Scout the city. I like your style. And versus what looks to be green-red, I probably don't need my Scout the City for killing a flyer. Swamp or Treat the Trolley? We actually don't need Treat the Trolley here, since this is our Grixis land and we have green already. Yeah, I like their play so much I'm going to do it myself, because this is going to give me a turn 4 Egrix. Green-red is going to have fewer clean ways to deal with an Egrix. Like, one of them is the Deathflame Burst, and they've already milled one. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm going to get the Ruzik online, then. I don't love discarding Ancient Carvings, but we've already seen 5 of our creatures, or 4 of our creatures, or something. And now, with the treasure, I can actually just start holding lands, depending on. Okay, I'm actually going to do this. If they want a 2-for-1 themselves, that's fine. Oh, that's fine, too. That's less removal for Egrix, and remember, I didn't actually care if that died or not. Trail of Teacups can eventually get back our Egrix. Oh. They must have just drawn that. That sucks. I'm gonna go Braco first since we have Trail in hand. did put a second mountain on top. Maybe they go for a perilous lunge. 3 for 1 themselves. Wow. All right, what was that? What took them so long to make that play? By the way, it turns out they had a ton of removal. They had another burst, they had a team up, they had a pump, they had a temple trap. Egrix was never surviving there. Alright, I'll block. Sure, please. This is so good that they're just using all of their stuff like that. Chizak is going to be... Oh, I don't have double green. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't actually have double green this turn. Oh my god. So I actually need to Trail of Teacups their workforce? Before it can get pumped? I still don't have double green, by the way. The Arachnologist should pump the Surveyor here. Yeah. They are hellbent, though, so... There we go. Yeah, we'll let them go for the double pump and then Scorpion Sting it. Beautiful. And now we get back Egrix. Beautiful. Or actually, do we want to get back... No, we just got to get back Egrix. That's pretty good, too. It's a good draw, but it's not going to be good enough here. So let's go Desecrex, get back the Vigo. We can haste it up. How many cards do I have left? 12? Alright. Now do I want to sack the Desecrex for 4 cards and putting a permanent? This is tough. But I don't think it's necessary. Now remember, the looks like the Vigo will still sacrifice here. Off of the Desecrex ability. So many rares. Mythic rare. Is this a mythic? Mythic. Rare. Rare, rare, rare. This is pretty funny. Okay. Oh! Oh, did I already play a land? Oh, I'm dumb. If I had already played my land, I had definitely messed up. I just wasted my trigger. Oh, that was on me then. attack. They need to draw something pretty good this turn, and that's not it. All right, that's GG's. Fun little one here. My deck is slow, but man, it does have a lot of rares and mythics in it, that's for sure. Alright, we got to 3 wins, which is good. Because the entry was, what, 20,000 gems? So actually, we are technically neutral now if we lose, because 20,000 gold is equivalent to... Sorry, it's 20,000 gold to enter. 20,000 gold is equivalent to what? 2 drafts. 2 drafts are 1,500 gems apiece, so 3,000 gems. Notably, you want to join these events with gold if you can, because the gem entry fee is 4,000 gems, which is what? 3.3 drafts, whereas you can enter with 2 drafts worth of gold. So, hand looks good. Do I want to fetch here, or do I want to scout the city? I think we're okay just fetching for a second green. Red, white. I'm going to assume they have Gloria in their deck. Yep, and I don't mind just running out a 3/3 for 3 here. I want to get it on the board because we have Perilous Lunge. I would imagine they're probably not just straight up 3, rather red-white. They're probably 3+ colors, but it is possible. Well, I don't want to say I'm the biggest genius in the world, but they did in fact have Gloria, and so playing out my Vigo for Perilous Lunge was perfection. I don't know what this card is in paper, but it's just very good in Limited. One of the reasons to play red and white. Riz? Oh. You don't see that one every day. Subtle Strike or whatever? Sudden Strike? Oh, Spectacular Tactics, okay. I think I'm going to hold off on casting Scout the City for a moment or two. White does have quite a few flyers. And I don't really need much more than I already have. If Ruzik doesn't die, then Chizak's probably not dying, especially since they're missing land. So let's ship in. Yep, it's not surprising at all, given that they passed with all that mana. I will say, though, a Ward 2 6/6 when my opponent has 3 lands is a bit of a pickle for them, and Sudden Strike was probably one of their best ways to have gotten rid of it. I guess the dream is to mill like our Lost in Lit Yara and then cast it and surveil. Oh, okay, that's bad. That's also not good. Breako. Well. They ripped the forest for Eleni. Yeah, not loving my chances as much anymore. That card is a huge bomb. Just take it. Sure, that's not too bad. That's not developing out their board, and I have a second Chizak in my hand, you know? Tap land. I'm pretty sure this opponent also has a shock in their hand. Given the way priorities progressed. Yeah. Though they did tap out of red there. Ugh. I mean, if they have +4/+4, whatever, you got me. They totally do. It's pretty dumb. All right. Yeah, I mean, they were mana screwed, but they had it all. They just needed to find their lands, and they did. And we drew another land that turn, which was worst possible, of course. So they actually should be attacking with all here. Because a pump is lethal. So I have to block with Breako, and then I'm just basically dead. Damn, brutal. Our draw was good, but they had all the removal they needed for it. GG's. Good beats. Alright, well, I can't complain. I mean, my deck had infinite mythics and rares. Was a little bit of a soup, for sure. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the rare, yeah. I was playing 8 rares and mythics in sealed. Gone are the days where you would maybe get 7 rares if you got a foil rare or something, you know? And then 1 in every pack base. So gone are the days of the 6 rare sealed pools, which if you had 6 rares, they were probably not all in color. So maybe you got to run 2, maybe 3. Not anymore. Nowadays, yeah, I still had 5 more in my sideboard. That is absurd. 13. I opened 13 rares and mythics and sealed. In any case, I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. We didn't qualify, but not the biggest deal. We did effectively get our entry fee back, which is nice. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.